Once upon a time, just as the sun was setting and the sky turned shades of gold and violet, a soul named Crystal was born. She came into the world with bright, curious eyes and a mind that could see connections everywhere. She listened deeply, spoke thoughtfully, and understood things that others often missed. It felt as though she lived in many worlds at once, one of thoughts, one of feelings, and one of something quietly magical beneath it all. But as she grew, life became busy and full of noise. There were so many choices, so many directions, and at times she felt scattered, unsure which path was truly hers. The world hummed with a frantic energy, and the quiet magic she once knew felt buried under mountains of expectations and loud, clashing sounds. Still, deep inside, a soft voice called to her. "Go deeper," it whispered. One day, life began to change. Not all at once, but in small, meaningful ways. Crystal started to notice that she wasn't here just to think about life. She was here to grow through it. She felt a pull to make changes. Real ones. The kind that asked her to show up differently each day. She sat by the edge of a deep, still pool, watching the ripples move, and realizing that every movement she made mattered. At first, it wasn't easy. Some days felt stuck, like walking through thick fog. Other days, she waited for everything to be perfect before taking a step forward. She would stand at the edge of the path, checking the wind and the soil, afraid to get her shoes dirty or take a wrong turn. But the more she listened to her heart, the more she realized something important. She didn't need perfect. She just needed to begin. So she did. Little by little, she started choosing differently. She created small routines that made her feel stronger. She took care of her body, her energy, and her time. She began to plant seeds of intention in a small garden of her own making, tending to them even when she couldn't see them growing yet. And with each step she took, with each seed she watered, the fog began to lift. Along her journey, Crystal discovered something beautiful about herself. She could see the light in others. She met a traveler named Zora, who felt lost and dim. Crystal noticed Zora's talents, her strengths, and her hidden gifts. She encouraged her, uplifted her, and helped her believe in herself. It came so naturally to Crystal to see the brilliance hiding behind someone else's shadows. But there was something Crystal had yet to learn. She spent so much time tending to others that her own energy began to wane. One day, when she felt tired from carrying so much on her own, her legs felt heavy and the world felt gray. As she slumped against the trunk of an ancient tree, life gently whispered again, "You don't have to do this alone." At first, she hesitated. She had always been strong, independent, and capable. But slowly, she began to open her heart. A guide named Ori appeared, carrying a staff topped with a gentle flame. Crystal allowed Ori to help her up. She allowed him to support her and walk beside her. And in doing so, she discovered a new kind of strength, one that came from connection rather than just endurance. There came a moment when everything shifted. Crystal realized that the only thing holding her back was her resistance to change, her need to control, her desire to get everything just right. So she made a quiet but powerful choice. She let go. She let go of perfection. She let go of fear. She let go of needing to have all the answers. And something incredible happened. Life began to flow. From that moment on, Crystal walked her path with a new understanding. She trusted the process of change. She no longer waited. She created. She no longer resisted. She flowed. She saw the light in others, like Zora, who now walked with her. And as she helped them see their own radiance, she finally saw her own light shining just as brightly. Her journey was never about becoming someone new. It was about remembering who she had been all along.